our biggest problem in our fitness business was retention. I sat there with a friend. He was making like, I think he makes about 80, 70, 80K a month at the time. And I was like, our ads are better than yours. It's cheaper for us to acquire a client. Why are we making way less money than you? We were doing like 20K, he's doing 80K. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. And he was like, what's your churn? What's your LTV? And I was like, I don't know. I know every single metric on the way in, how much it is to acquire them, like all of these things, but I don't know anything once to stay. And when I broke it down, I think our LTV was about 1200 and his was around about 2K. So it's like he'd been doing it extensively for sorry, more consistently for a period of time. And on top of that, every single person that he brought in was worth way more. So like from a standpoint of keeping people, it was compounding way harder than what we were doing, even though it was cheaper to acquire the clients. When I sat and broke it down, I was like, well, why is everybody leaving this? Doesn't make sense. Literally everybody's getting results. I know everyone can get results, but the vast majority of people. Before and after testimonials, I love the coach, they're amazing. And then when I started looking through check-ins and communications, I realized that like there just wasn't any reason for them to think that they needed us anymore. It was almost like we were doing too good of a job, which for coaches, when they hear that, they're like, well, what's the problem there? Well, the problem is we're trying to run a fucking business. So when we're doing too good of a job sometimes in the client's eyes, it's like, well, what am I paying for? There was more value at the start when I first started paying you than what I do now. At the start, I was clueless, I was lost. Now I'm not clueless, I'm not lost, and I've seen results. The thing I asked my coach to start doing though was just pointing out things for them to focus on and do. So let's say if I'm going to sit here with you and I'm going to help you grow your business, and you're like, holy shit, my ads are blowing up, my business is scaling, happy days. Well, Jack's going to leave soon because he thinks he's figured it all out. He thinks it's fine, it's not as valuable anymore. But if I sit there and go to Jack, we're going to have a problem soon. And you're like, well, what's the problem? I'm like, well, you're not going to be able to do this by yourself. Do you know how to hire team members? You ever done that before? And you're like, no. I'm like, well, have you got an SOP for these sort of things? No. I'm like, well, I guess you know where to start for it, right? Not really. Oh shit, what are we going to do? Like instantly, the client now sees a lot more value because there's a load of more things that they can go through. That might be through the nutrition and the training stuff that you mentioned, but it also might just be through things in their weekly communication, their check-ins as well. Just little light touch points here and there. Somebody's had an amazing week. We felt we check in with them. You're doing fantastic. However, this can always be better. Or however, let's focus on this now, or let's move this here. It's too easy when somebody's doing well to go like, you're doing great, keep going, and then they fuck off. Jerry, that's the things I would focus on. I would focus on the communication.
I think light bulb moment.